I love lentils. Lentils are legumes. Legumes are nothing more than the dried seed pods of beans, peas, and lentils. Lentils come in a variety of colors and they pack a lot of protein. They pack so much protein that people all over the world use them to make meatless meals. And that's what we're going to do today. Let's get started. Ditalini pasta con lenticchie. Sound complicated? It's not. Translated, it means pasta with lentils. It's a classic Italian dish, and as for the pasta, it's typically small pasta, what'll fit on a soup spoon, because there's two ways to serve this dish. You make a stew-like sauce, and you add the pasta to it and serve it as a soup course, or you make a stew-like sauce, cook your pasta separately, and serve it as a pasta course. And that's what we're going to do today. I put 4 tablespoons of olive oil in the bottom of an 8-quart stock pot over medium heat. I'm going to add some garlic powder, some red pepper flakes, and some salt, but not too much salt, because when we toss this dish all together, the Parmigiano Reggiano is going to give it its own salt. I'm going to add a generous cup of diced onions, about a cup of carrots, and about a half a cup of celery. And I'm just going to stir these and saute them for about 4 to 5 minutes until the onions are tender. And then we'll add our liquids. My onions are tender, my carrots are softening. I'm just going to add my lentils. I'm using brown lentils today because they're the easiest ones to They're the easiest ones to find in the grocery store, but you can use any color you want. So they're stirred in, coated in the olive oil. I'm going to throw in 2 bay leaves, 3 cups of chicken stock. Feel free to use vegetable stock if you really want to make this dish vegetarian. And 4 cups of crushed tomatoes, and I hand crushed these in a bowl. They started out as whole tomatoes. I'm going to increase my heat and bring this to a simmer, and then I'm going to cover the pot and I'm going to let this simmer gently for an hour and a half until the lentils are cooked through and they've absorbed a lot of the liquid. Okay, this has been about an hour and 15 minutes. Bubbling, really beautiful. Look at how thick that got. The lentils have soaked up almost all of the liquid. Really beautiful stew-like consistency. It's time to turn this off and go toss it with some pasta. I've cooked 2 pounds of Ditalini today because I have a hungry camera crew to feed after this show. I've tossed it with a little bit of melted butter, which really helps it to keep from sticking together. And now I'm going to add 2 cups of salty Parmigiano Reggiano. That's why I told you earlier not to over salt your sauce. We're going to toss that in just like you would a salad. This smells wonderful already. Just the cheese melting over the top of this pasta. I could eat this almost. And now I'm going to start ladling in my lentil sauce. And I'm going to start with about 4 cups. You don't want your pasta drowning in sauce. You just want it evenly coated. Take the bay leaves out as you find them. Let's start there. And again, I'm just going to gently toss this, kind of like meat sauce, only without the meat. Get that 4th scoop. The other thing you can do with this sauce, it freezes fantastic. So you can make a big pot of it or a double batch of it and freeze it in portions that you can have on hand all year long or all winter long. I think that's looking just about perfect. No, maybe not. There's a little bit left there on the bottom that I didn't get quite mixed in. This is just about ready to plate and serve. Ditalini pasta con lenticchie. Pasta with lentils. In any language, this is a meatless meal that won't have anybody asking, where's the beef? For these and all of my recipes, just go to my website,